Morning and good day to you all the way from Dubai, John GNTV. Thank you for being part of this family. We are happy and honored to have you. We have been having this topic, dowry, and we are trying to compare two continents. We are comparing African culture on dowry, that is traditionally, and we compare with what the Asian people do. Yesterday we had an opportunity to have who is this? Mr. Abishek from Nepal, all the way from Himalayas, and we were so happy. We were excited the way they normally do their thing on dowry and stuff. But today, we have one of the most amazing guy, and this guy, you're gonna know who and where he comes from. Mr. and
Waswa Damson from Uganda.
Thank you so much, Mr. Waswa. Thank you for
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much. Waswa, I know this is going to, we are taking over dowry in Africa. And
yeah, it's true.
Would like, as we know, we have 54 countries in Africa.
Sure.
And in each and every country, they have their way of doing dowry.
Yeah, it's true.
So, meanwhile, before you introduce yourself or before we go deeper, maybe I will suggest introduce yourself, and after that I would ask if you can take us back to Buganda land and tell us how you do your things there. What do you think?
So beautiful. I do so.
Thank you.
Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Oh, good morning to everyone. John GNTV, please thank you so much for your support. We are very happy for this initiative. John, I do appreciate.
Thank you so much.
You know, we are in the era of globalization.
Yes.
We are no longer having boundaries.
Yes.
So now the world is one village.
Wow.
So thank you so much to everyone, our viewers, subscribers, and everyone who is indeed behind this work. Thank you so much. Really, because of you, that's why we're here. Thank you
so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Waswa.
You're most welcome.
And we are honored to, you're a big man. And
Thank
also getting this time to come over here.
You too.
We are honored.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah.
So the topic is dowry, as it was introduced by my friend John. Indeed, Africa is a continent of everything.
Yep.
Everything we have it in Africa. But the only limit we have is we didn't understand whether they do exist.
Yes.
Mostly marriage. Marriage right now is, I call it on time bomb, because it's a global issue right now.
True.
Those who are married, they are saying, I wish I knew.
I wish I knew.
Those who have not yet
are
saying, I wish I marry.
Yeah.
So it's in dilemma.
Yeah.
But it's not like the institution is very hard, just because we are so ignorant about it.
Yeah.
In Africa, there is a design which was implemented by our ancestors.
Yeah.
But because we didn't understand the purpose of it, we ended up abusing it.
That's true.
One of it is dowry.
Yeah.
Dowry, I think my colleague introduced it. I'm not to go deeper because of time.
Yeah, we did yesterday.
But I just go directly to the point. That value which was paid to the family. Mostly in Africa, it's done in different way compared to other countries. For example, in Africa, it's the responsibility of a man to pay the wife you're going to marry.
Wow.
That's the culture.
Yeah.
So since we have 54 countries.
Yeah, 54. If we have no.
Things are changing. We may be podcasting this video when they are adding more. So I like it because it's a sign of advancement.
That's it.
Human beings are advancing day and night.
Yeah.
So whatever we get, it's in favor of human beings. So as per now, we have 54 countries, but each country has got her own culture within.
Yes.
For example, in Uganda, where I'm coming from, we have more than 56 tribes.
55?
56 tribes.
56 tribes.
Yeah, within the country.
Yeah.
And each tribe has got also its own customary marriage.
All right.
The way they do things. So currently I'm going to talk about like 4 tribes because I'm well conversant with it. I know more details about the way they do this dowry aspect.
Yeah.
Nowadays things have changed a bit because we do respect wedding more than dowry.
Exactly.
But in ancient years, it didn't used to be like that. Because they never value, in fact, wedding, they never. Because the value of a woman was valued according to how much they are going to pay for that woman in terms of dowry, not weddings.
Okay.
So they considered not beauty, not the way, how much expensive makeup you put on, how much is your hairstyle, dressing, you know. In ancient lives, they didn't consider that a lot. Okay. But because of, I call it Western cultural migration, because of, we call it modernization or civilization, so things have changed a bit, but however much they have changed, the purpose of the initiator of the dowry program in Africa, they knew why it was implemented.
All right.
But because we didn't understand the purpose of it, we have ended up when abusing the system.
All right.
Then why the dowry was paid? That's the question.
That's the question.
Who was supposed to pay the dowry? And how much? Yes. So in ancient years, basically in my culture, I speak mostly in my culture because that's where I root from.
Yes.
That's
Take
the
information.
Us there. In my culture, for instance, it's not, or it wasn't the responsibility of a man to look for a woman to marry.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Very interesting.
It's the responsibility of my family. Okay. Because my family has got values. They have got the essence of the family, which they want to transfer to the next generation. Okay. So it's my law to transfer those plans or those programs the way they designed it.
All the doctrines and stuff.
So there's no way how they could do so unless I get the right partner.
Okay.
Do you know that if you get a wrong partner, even your life can be in a mess?
Of course.
So families took that one as a key aspect. They never considered someone's beauty, neither someone's way of personalities, but they considered value. What's the value of my family?
Okay.
Who am I supposed to marry? So it's my family to speak to the family where I'm going to get a wife from.
All right.
Within family meetings. In fact, most of times, those who are going to marry, they didn't know.
They didn't know.
For example, let's say I'm 18, I want to marry. Then my uncle, it was the responsibility of uncle to know that now our son is grown, he wants to marry. So they could go within the family, in the society.
They hunt for you.
Yes. In fact, that's how, because you know nowadays it's like they say no, a family can't make a decision for you. Okay. But previously it used to be.
And I think that is, do you think it's more better compared to as we are taking now?
If you understand the purpose of it, it's better, and I do support it. Because right now, it's true, may take it as being life imbalance. Someone is making a decision for you. We may take it as the way, or you can flex it as the way, like that. But if you are to go into deeper, it's more concrete when the family make a decision for you. Why? Because they know what they want to transfer from their generation to your generation, and even from your generation the generation to come after you. Okay. So it was the law of the family to do so. Why do I support it? Because my family, if the foundation is for the better of the society, then they know which is good for me. And
Mr. Aswa, this is very interesting. As you have said, marriage is an institution that most of us, we have neglected, or we don't pass these doctrines to our sons and daughters. Could you tell us, or could you tell our fans at John Jane TV, do you have in Uganda, or where you come from, in your tribe, those days or even now, do they still have do you still prepare this young girl as she grows, how she needs to be when she gets to marriage, and vice versa to the young man?
That's a very nice question.
Thanks.
Currently, because of, as I've stated before, because of globalization, because of modernity, things are now declining. Because now Western culture is taking over. Let us believe Africa, Western culture is taking over. Not because we are too weak to defend our culture, just because we didn't understand the purpose of our culture. That's the secret of it. So right now, if you go in deeper areas, and even in some few selected areas within the city, they are still following the principles.
All right.
Yeah, they do so. Because, for example, in Kampala, we have some families whereby if you are not from a certain family with some values which are resembling from their values, you cannot marry in their families.
And when you speak about the values and stuff, is it also some socio-economic values, or is it
Okay, that's a very nice question. First of all, they considered material things, but not much.
Okay.
What they considered mostly, behavior values. What are your personalities? If we are to search historically, you know, we human beings, we are genetical. We get genes from our previous ancestors. So they could search like 5 generations from your family.
Okay.
Because you never know, maybe in the process, the same characters may resurrect within when you have their daughter or their son.
Oh, really?
So they searched a lot. Then secondly, you as a human being, does your family take care of you?
Okay.
Do they care more? Have they trained you the principles and norms of marriage? Or you just want to marry because your body has asked you to do so?
Okay.
So we have some families which are still following such. Also religions. Religion is a key point also in marriage decision right now, because we have got some families whereby if you're not of a certain religion, you are not accepted.
That's true.
You are not accepted because they know unless there is oneness in the family, there is no prosperity.
There is no prosperity.
There is no cooperation.
There
is no anything that can advance without oneness.
That's true.
And one of it is religion. Okay. So it's a key point, though it's not considered as a majority.
Okay, or as a barrier.
Or as a barrier.
Now, let's step in a little bit on the dowry now itself. Now we are paying, or it's the role of man in Africa or in your tribe to offer these substantial monetary or property to the girl you're trying to make her your spouse or your partner. Which is the most expensive thing that it can be demanded from the other side that you need to give?
Okay, it depends also on the tribe. Okay. For example, I'm coming from central part of Uganda.
Okay.
That's Buganda.
Bunyankole.
Bunyankole, that's western part.
Okay.
Then Bugeshu, Busoga, that's eastern part.
Okay.
So at first, let me just speak from my own genetics, so from my own Buganda.
Buganda Kingdom.
Yeah, Buganda Kingdom from Kabaka.
Kabaka Mutesa too.
All right. In my tribe, the first thing you have to be with as a man, even before you tell your uncle, because remember, before you cannot tell your dad that I'm ready to marry.
Okay.
It's your uncle's responsibility to look for you a woman who is worthy in the value of your family.
Okay.
So to stand to say, uncle, I'm ready, first of all, you have to be with the land. You know the things of getting someone's daughter, I put him in the rentals. In my tribe, it's not accepted. In fact, even the society, they despise you.
Oh, really?
Yes, land, it's a key point. Before even you stand, you say, I'm ready to marry.
Okay.
You have to be the land. Then secondly, you have to understand the values of your family.
Yes.
Not your values, but the values of your family.
Okay.
Because you are transferring its generational plan from your parents to you, then from you to your children, then from your children, from your grandchildren to the next generation. So, did you understand what the value of your family is before you propose to get married?
Okay.
Then secondly, you could approach to uncle that, uncle, I'm ready. Though right now things are changing because of Western influence. But also we have families which are on that. They are standing on those principles which they started before. That before you do anything, you have to be the land. Because no one wants his or her daughter to be put in the rentals. No. You have to be with a land. Because remember, in ancient years whereby agriculture was the key point.
That's true.
So if we didn't have a land, what are you going to do with our daughter? For them, they never considered much the demands of your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, right now, our body takes over our mind.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but in my culture right now, so they are so strict.
Okay.
Unless you say, no. Let me just live my own life.
Yeah.
But if you are to follow family's principles, you have to listen to your uncle because they know more than you. They have gone through challenges. To be open to you, our viewers, marriage is not a joking institution. Remember, you are combining two people. It's very difficult to combine two imperfect creatures to get perfect people or perfect institution. It's very hard. Whereby one is having her own habits, even you. So to mold those two people to get one, it's not simple.
It's not simple.
That's why they had to prepare. For example, I've suggested to marry someone's daughter. It was the loan of her aunt to prepare her also. It's in-house preparations. For example, if I make a decision that uncle I'm ready to marry, even I could be taken away from my parents to uncle's place to be there to train how I can handle a woman. What are the challenges?
How could uncle train you how to handle a woman? Is it through you observing how your uncle is treating your auntie?
Oh, that's a very good question. There's a lot of laws to pray, or a lot of things to learn in that dilemma, whereby uncle could teach you how to treat a woman. You know, women and men are two creatures with different needs.
True.
So uncle could teach you that, you know, John, this is a creature called a woman. She needs A, B, C, D. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Then it is the same role to the aunt of that woman you're going to marry. That say, please, you're going to marry someone. He's a different creature. He needs this and this and this. So all those things we are being taught by uncle and aunt accordingly. So hygienic, it's also part of the session. For example, mostly on the side of ladies, they could be trained. Right now I seeing these ladies, they have these nails of 10 inches.
The extension of the eyebrows.
It's a result of modernity, but to some extent, if you are to follow marriage principles, in fact, they are like stumbling block of the effectiveness in a marriage. For example, you have nails more than 10 inches. How are you going to handle things hygienical at home?
True.
So some of the things we are stopped, and they could give you a reason why. It's just like they make a decision that, you know, you're not going to do A, B, C, D. They could give you a reason why you're not supposed to do so.
So it is a don't and a why.
Exactly. Those are the things which we are being taught. Or even some few families which are still following that culture right now, they are, even now in the process, they are teaching them.
Yesterday I was, in the previous talk, I told Abishek that in where I come from, I'm also from central part of Kenya.
That's great.
And how we do our things, it's the man to pay the dowry. And they don't check whether you have a piece of land or not. But what they do ask you some few demands, and it's always a process. That dowry thing, it's a ceremony and it's a process in your marriage until maybe when the parents on the other side say, okay, I think now you have finished the journey. What are the things that might cost a man in case he failed to pay the dowry?
That's a very good question. First of all, it was not the responsibility for a man to pay a dowry. It's between the families.
I get it.
The plan is within the families. In fact, sometimes we, for example, me and the woman I'm going to marry, we even don't know what's going on. It's between the family. They see it. They make mutual agreements. They say, according to our values, we need the ABCD. Even them, they could suggest, it's true. Your family is very valuable. You have trained your daughter very nicely, but we can afford this. according to my tribe.
Yeah.
So you agree.
All right.
Then after they make arrangements, after the mutual agreement between both parties, then after they inform their son and daughter, please, this date, we are going to do ABCD.
All right.
In fact, for me, I see it was very, 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 very important more than today. Because right now we value weddings more than dowry.
You invest too much on the wedding?
A lot. It's showbiz. We are good in showing outside when we are rotten inside. So it's good also, it's part of life, but if you are to discover the purpose of dowry, you know, if you don't know the purpose of the thing, that's the root cause of its abuse.
True.
So most of men, they never understood why men had to pay. That's why even sometimes they end up abusing. You could find someone after paying the dowry, then they could take their spouse as their slaves. They do whatever they could wish.
You said it. So yesterday also we had that because a certain lady in Asia didn't pay enough dowry to the man he was married to, therefore this man or that family take possession and take ownership of that life, and maybe they could cost, even kill that little girl or that wife. Can it happen in Africa?
You know, it's all about ignorance.
Ignorance,
If you don't understand the purpose of the thing, that's the starting point of its abuse. That's why even in Africa also we have those cases. It's like 3 years back in northern part of Uganda, we had the same incident. One man was arrested, then they asked him, why are you doing this? He was forcing his wife to breastfeed dogs. So then the government came up, why are you saying, I paid a lot of money, a lot of wealth to get this woman. So she has to do everything. You see, the guy never understand what's the value, what's the purpose of dowry. You know, in northern part also they have a very tough system of dowry. For them, they have two things which you have to do. First of all, they are dealing in cattle. You have to pay that woman in terms of cattle.
You need to count the
Yes, and in fact for them they are using a spear.
Are they Maasai?
They're Maasai? Yeah, the same part. Because Maasai, they are coming from northern part of Kenya, not so?
Yeah, from Kenya.
From Kenya, northern part. Is it northern part?
Not northern, it's coming from, you know, these people are nomads. So.
They are nomadic people, they move anyhow. So also we have the same culture from Maasai to Uganda. For them they use a spear. So where, if you eat a spear, where it falls, you take all.
Then I will do a lot of gym to make sure that I improve the
Then also they have an addition culture whereby you have to fight with that woman you are going to marry.
Oh really?
Because the moment that woman beats you, you're not going to marry her.
And what's the measure? What are you trying to measure? Or what are they trying to measure in terms of that war?
Because it's like you're going to protect your wife. You have that capability. In fact, for them, they are open. They say marriage is not a joking institution. You have to be sober. You have to be strong mentally, emotionally, and physically. You have to be strong. Also, you have one tribe in the eastern part. For them, they do circumcision in a traditional way.
They circumcise the ladies as well?
No, even you have those ladies, but right now the government is coming.
Because that's what we call FGM. And all the government, and especially in Kenya, we fight FGM, that is female. It's true. It's very dangerous. But we have also some tribe, for them, they circumcise men, whereby for them, they don't use this system of surgical. They just get a knife. Then they just roll.
So they are saying if you can stand for that pain, it means you can stand the pain of marriage. They know marriage.
The question is, I know we don't ask why, but it's the beauty of the culture.
It's the beauty of it. They knew. You know, marriage, to be open.
But these guys getting married and then...
Obvious case. In fact, for them, they don't respect you unless you have been circumcised according to their traditional culture. Then another thing in my tribe about dowry. Let me just take it as a question. What were the determinants of a woman's value?
Maybe, should I answer? Or?
Because, for example, in my culture, a woman is valued when you have paid dowry.
That's number one.
That's number one. How? That woman after paying dowry, everything has been settled.
Yeah.
They give you a wife.
Yeah.
Then you go. Night after.
Yeah.
Because if they found when that girl is not a virgin,
oh yeah,
then their things could turn against.
So the dowry have to be demanded back?
No, but they could call aunt of that girl.
Yeah, who was taking care of
her. In fact, it was her blame. They say, why didn't you take care of your daughter? Because the man paid a lot. So also it was between families within to settle the things. But if you found when maybe a girl is virgin, obvious case they could add more. Yeah, they say, really, thank you so much. You have done a great job. Have more.
Ask what you need. You know why? We got you. We shall give it to you.
Obvious case. So in fact, it was so amazing. But the reason why now culture is deteriorating, is crumbling, because of one issue. We never understood its purpose. My African men and women who are over there, please, before we despise our culture, before we undermine, because right now our mentality is dominated by Western culture. It's true. We have some loopholes in our culture, but not everything. We have to review again. What was the purpose of dowry? Let us put on the weighing scale between right now and in ancient years. Where do we have rampant divorce? Right now. Marriage is on, I call it on shaking mode. You marry today, you don't know whether tomorrow you stand with him or her. Why? Because we never understood the principle of marriage. Our family knew. Our family, they knew everything. But unfortunately, as we keep on advancing, as we kept on evolving ourselves with the Western culture, then now, as we have stated before, that we are in global village, but also let us review. We have some things to learn from our culture. We have a lot of things to learn, which are missing right now in marriage institution. The reason why you have a lot of divorces right now, it's one thing. We never understood the purpose of marriage. Marriage primarily is not for sex. It's not.
It's not.
Yes, it can be part of it, but it's not the core of it.
It wasn't the foundation. It wasn't the core value.
Just oneness. We have something to pursue more than our bodies. But right now, that's why you see we value weddings than dowry. That's why right now I can make a decision with someone without even a notification from my family. I don't even inform them. I say, it's my life. But at the end, after mistakes, then after regret, the most painful thing in human nature is divorce. Divorce is psyche. It's an inner effect. It affects you more than even without even food. You can live like 10 days without eating food when you just depend on water.
And depression might come.
But divorce can eat you internally, even if you have got good meals. Why? Because it's a psyche. It eats you from inside to outside. The only way we can avoid such is before marriage. The only way how we can divorce or we can avoid divorce is before marriage. Learn the principles. Marriage is primarily not about sex. Marriage is about understanding the institution of marriage. Why did our ancestors implement these things? It was for our own sake. But because we ignored, we have been taken away by other cultures which have not been checked. If the culture were at least favorable for us, at least it's good. But now the question is, the culture you are copying, is it favoring you or it's disfavoring you? That's a question for our viewers.
Exactly. And the Western, I would like to have an interview also with someone, either from Europe or even from US. I would like to hear whether they have these cultures.
It's true.
I don't believe they have a culture myself.
You know, culture, it's within us. I know they have.
I don't know whether they have. They didn't tell.
I like one thing. Right now we are in the era of information. Now ignorance is no longer an excuse. Right now we have information.
We have
as you have promised us, I know we'll get them. And also we shall learn from them. But I know they have culture.
They do.
They have. But you know, right now, human beings are advancing at a terrible speed. Things are changing without even our awareness. Things are changing very fast. Whereby at the rate at which they are changing, even you forget our culture.
Exactly.
And you may find in your investigation that Even them, they don't know why things are changing.
They don't know. So I wish we stick to our culture. Culture is so beautiful, in every institution, even on the organization, the business organization, big firms, we have culture, we have business culture, and they stick to that culture. So wherever you are watching us from, could you please stick to your culture, love your culture, and stick to your story as we are sticking to ours. So thank you so much for tuning in to John GN TV.
Indeed.
I'm sure we are going to have another episode, maybe on a different topic with Mr. Waswa and with whomever. If you are watching and you have any other questions concerning dowry in Africa, just comment below, ask your question. Myself and Waswa will be happy to answer those questions. Indeed. So thank you so much. Until next time, we love you. Stay safe.
Thank you so much. Stay on. Bye.
Bye-bye.